Ohio State comes in once again. The Buckeyes now will play the role of spoiler in Pasadena.
The Rose Bowl is what we prepare for all year. That's what all the running is for. That's what all the practicing is for. Now we're in the Rose Bowl. It's time to go out and do it. LSU is going to be a great Ohio State football team. It's going to be hungry. Fresh off the loss. If we don't have the opportunity to win the championship, we're going to try to score somebody else's opportunity.
Arizona State's perfect season means their title hopes are still alive. It's been a decade since their last reign. The Phoenix again is ready to soar, eager to bring the glory back to the Valley of the Sun. This game is all that stands between the Sun Devils and a season of destiny.
Me and my team just came in. We're finally one step away from reaching the ultimate goal, and that's to win the Rose Bowl. We remember the part of that game, something that me and my teammates remember for the rest of our lives.
It's the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy, and this year the stakes have been raised. Our scene at Pasadena now as you look live at the first of two major showdowns that will determine the national champion. Arizona State thinking very large in this game against Ohio State, and then of course tomorrow in New Orleans the Nokia Sugar Bowl. ABC Sports welcomes you to the granddaddy. It's the Rose Bowl. The Buckeyes of Ohio State against the Sun Devils of Arizona State.
As I said, I'm not really that great a video editor and stuff like that, but I really don't care. This is all just about a good game of football. Hello, everybody. It's RJL518 once again, bringing you back to college football's greatest hits. And judging from the thing that you got from YouTube, that was the presentation of this game. So, yes, we are presenting the 1997 Rose Bowl between 1996 Ohio State and 1996 Arizona State. This is one of the this is an interesting game actually. The Ohio State and Arizona State were not part of the Bowl Alliance that year. The only way for one of these teams was to share the national championship, and that was of course going to be that game with the Sugar Bowl played the next day between Florida and Florida State. I figured I'd choose this game because this game was not really part of the Bowl Alliance, and I felt really, I think this was maybe the more interesting game. And it's actually, Ohio State did win this game 20-17. This is, I think, going to be a really interesting matchup between two pretty good football teams. Maybe one of the last years that Arizona State was really had prominence in college football at that time. I'm going to take the losers, so I will play Arizona State in the Rose Bowl. Ohio State did win the toss; they will receive. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the rosters there in this Rose Bowl. 96 Ohio State. You saw Jackson. You see Orlando Pace there's Orlando Pace. We see Darryl Boston. On defense, you see Vrabel. I see some players that do make some Katzenmoyer. On Arizona State, of course, Jake Plummer. Rugemer on the line. Battle. I just think this was a very interesting football game. I just figured I would go ahead and play this. So, welcome to the 1997 Rose Bowl. It will be 96 Ohio State versus 96 Arizona State. And we're going to play some football here. As I said, Ohio State did win the toss they elected to receive. We will kick off as we begin the first quarter here of the Rose Bowl. So here we go. Let's see how this game goes. And here's the kickoff. It is going to be returned, and a great return so far by Stanley.
Holding, receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
But Ohio State with a holding penalty on Katzenmoyer. So Ohio State will start with the ball at their own 30. Let's take a look at the Ohio State offense. And I'll be honest, the only thing about some of this here from Action PC Football, these other seasons I'm downloading, they just don't have the first and last name. So actually, I'll be honest, some of this does escape me. But quarterback Jackson, running backs Keller, Pearson. Wide receiver Stanley. Boston. Starting tight end Jones. On the line, Orlando Pace. There's a 10, as you can see. Daniels, Porter, Murphy, and Golston. First down and 10 for Ohio State at their own 30. I'm just going to call a basic play on this. And let's see what they do. Back to throw is Jackson. He throws, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Simmons steps in front of Stanley, and it'll be second down here. Let's take a look at the Arizona State defense. And they have Rogers there, very good player at defensive end, number 10. You have Battle, Sueda, Bernstein, and then we have on the linebacker Smith, Vonderay, I believe that's Spencer Tillman. Correct me if I'm wrong. Simmons, Richardson, Friedman, and Soward, or pronounced Soward. Second down and 10 at the 30. I'm going to stay in 3-4. I'm going to go ahead and just call a pass. I'm going to call a basic pass defense this time. Yep, and he's going to be back to throw, and he throws, and Jackson's scrambling looking for a receiver. He dumped it to Boston, and that is incomplete. It'll be third down. A new player coming in. Third down and 10. Arizona State's going to go into a 4-2 nickel. I'm going to go into a zone coverage, and we're going to go with a regular pass. Here's the play. Stanley back to throw. He's looking. He's got some time. He can't find a receiver. He passes to Jones, and he just plain dropped it. So a 3 and out for Ohio State. And they're going to have to punt the ball. We'll call a punt return. And let's see how this goes. Here's the return. And it looks like Arizona State's going to get a nice one on the play. Bartholomew kicked it, and it was Redmond who returned it. And back to about 14 yards. That's a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be first and 10 for the Sun Devils at their own 39. Take a look at the 96 Arizona State offense. At quarterback is Jake Plummer. Yep, now him I know. That's for sure. Wide receivers Martin and Polk. And you have wide receiver Jackson, Poole. Starting tight end is Bush. On the line, Rugemer, Thompson, Robertson, Murphy, and then, of course, is Roque. First down and 10 for Arizona State. Well, let's go to a I formation and hand this ball off to Martin on a dive play up the middle. Here's the handoff, and he gets back to the line as Belisari brought him down at the 39. It'll be second down and 10. Starting defense for Ohio State, we have Finks, Fickle, Garnett, and now, of course, we know it's Vrabel. We know him. On the linebackers, Miller, Katzenmoyer, Belisari. Defensive backs, Howard, Moore, Kelly, and Springs. Look at that defense. There's four tens on that defense. The Ohio State defense is definitely stifling. So this is going to be a tough game to play for us to try to get this up here. So this is, I think, it's going to be a tough game. It'll be second down and 10. I'm going to go 3 wide receivers and running back. I think I'm going to get Jackson a play, and I'm going to see if I'm going to get the medium cross pattern. Back to throw. He throws, and the pass is going to be a medium cross to Jackson. Plummer threw it incomplete. It was tipped by Howard. So it'll be third down and 10 here. This is the 1997 Rose Bowl. So we'll see how this turns out. As Jake Plummer made it incomplete, we're going to go 3 wide receiver to running back. We'll go shotgun, and we're going to do a medium slant and try to get it to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. Here comes the rush. Plummer's going to have to take off. There was nothing for him. Vrabel takes him down.
10-yard penalty.
And a holding penalty on Arizona State still will be declined. So nothing there for Arizona State. So it looks like we're going to be in for this is going to be a defensive battle, I guess. Be 4th and 13, we'll call for the punt. And we'll see what happens here. Here's the punt. Here comes the return. And Anderson booted it, and Darrell Boston picked it up. Reynolds with the tackle, 7-yard return. So the Buckeyes will start at their own 28. First down and 10 for Ohio State. 4-3, I'm going to call 4-3 run defense on this play. And here's the handoff, and that was a good call as a give to Pearson and brought down by Tillman.
Foul. Offense.
Ooh, a personal foul on Stanley. We're going to back that up. So Ohio State will now have the ball at their own 14. First down and 24. I'm going to stay in a 4-3 defense and just call basic and go back to man coverage and go basic. Here's the play. Here's the handoff. And it's off gave to Pearson and nailed by Vonderay. Pearson got away and soured with the stop at the 19. That's a 5-yard gain. It'll be second down and about 19 for the Buckeyes. 4-2 nickel they're going to play. I agree. We're going to blitz Vonderay and call a pass. Here's the play. Linebacker trying to get the play, and here is the, and looks like Jackson's going to have to scramble. He'll get a gain of 3. He's tackled by Friedman, and that will bring up a gain of 3, and so it'll be third down and 16. For Ohio State at their own 22, 4-2, we're going to go to a short pass coverage. We'll say zone defense, and we'll see what Ohio State does to do. Here's the play. Quarterback throws, and this pass is going to be incomplete. Good coverage by Arizona State. Jackson threw it away. Fourth down. So the Buckeyes get absolutely nothing on that, and they were definitely going to have to punt. We'll call the return, and we'll see if we can do anything with it. Here's the play. And it's Redmond from the 36. He has some running room, but Winfield will bring him down. That's a 12-yard return. Not bad. The Sun Devils will start on the ball at their own 48-yard line. 11:34 in the opening quarter left. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to hand this ball let's see. I don't know where you go here. They got some. I think we're going to do a run to the right and hand the ball off to Martin. Here's the play. Hand off to Martin. And Martin's going to get some yardage. As Moore missed a tackle, Miller with the stop at the 40. That's a first down for the Sun Devils. First and 10 Devils. Let's see, at the Ohio State 40. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Put a man in motion. We're going to try an off tackle to the right and hand it off to Martin again. Here's the handoff to Martin. This time he gets nothing as Finks brings him down at the 40. That's no gain. As I said, this Ohio State defense is going to be they're going to be tough. This is going to be, I think this is going to be a defensive game here between these two. I remember the game I played earlier a couple of times between UCLA and Ohio State, and that game was a 7-6. I hope that didn't put any of you guys to sleep. For those of you who did, who did watch it, I do apologize if it did. Second down and 10, 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll try to get the ball to Poole. Play action and try to get it on a medium cross. Back to throw is Plummer. He's looking, it's stuffed as Garnett brought him down. That's a coverage sack for the Buckeyes. It's a loss of 7. That'll be third down and 17. We're gonna go 4 wide receiver, 1 tight end, shotgun. We're gonna go medium out and we're gonna try to get it to Jackson. Back to throw is Plummer. Here comes the rush. Plummer's got to throw. And it's underneath the pool. He threw underneath the pool. It's a 6-yard gain, but that's all it is. It'll be fourth down 11. And at the Ohio State 41, we'll go ahead and we're going to punt the ball. So we'll do the punt. We're going to try to do a sideline kick. And it looks like went pretty good. Robertson kicked it away from Boston to the sideline. It went out of bounds to 10. So the Buckeyes will start at their own 10-yard line. We'll see what they do now. First and 10 at the 10. 4-3 basic. I'm going to keep it that way. Go man coverage though. I'm going to call a run defense, and that's exactly what it is. To pitch out and nowhere to pitch right to Pearson. Met at the line by Tillman as stuffed. No gain. A nice play call by the Sun Devils. Second and 10. We're going to go 4-2 nickel. I'll go zone. I'm going to go short zone, and I'm going to call a pass. Here's the play. Back to throw with Steven. He throws this one, dumps it off. Jackson throws to Keller at the 6. Tackled by Vonderay at the 12. That's a gain of 2. So third and 8 now. Staying in a 4-2 defense, we're going to blitz Vonderay, and we're going to call a pass. And I think we'll do the line in just to cover. Here's the play. Here's the quarterback dropping back to throw. He's looking. He throws, and he throws underneath to Jones, but that's incomplete. So 4th and 8. So once again, the Sun Devil defense does the job. Ohio State will call a punt, and we will call the return. Here it is. And Ohio State and Arizona State's going to have it. Looks like Redmond caught at the 45. He got a 12-yard return out of that. So it's a 43-yard punt. So once again, the Sun Devils will start in Buckeye territory at the Ohio State 43. So we're getting good field position, but we're not doing much with it here in this Rose Bowl. So we're not doing much here with it. So hopefully we'll see how it turns out as we go forward. 7-11. There you go. If anybody's playing the lottery tonight, there's your 7-11 right there in quarter 1. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to try to give it to. I'm going to go. I think we'll call a motion. Give the ball to Martin and see if I can get a dive play. Here's the handoff to Martin. And Martin's tackled by Katzenmoyer at the 39, but that's a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to call a short slant, play action, and try to get it to Jackson. Back to throw is Plummer. He's got a chance. He's got to try to throw the ball. He dumped to Martin, but it's incomplete. So 3rd down and 6. I think we'll go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun. And let's see here. I think we're going to call. I think it'll be fine. Shotgun here. I think we'll do a 3rd and 6. How about a short slant and play action? We're trying to get it to Jackson. Here's the play action. Plummer's got a chance, and the pass is going to be caught. Caught by Jackson at the 30. Howard with the tackle, the 26. That's a 13-yard gain, and I'm not sure, but I think is that the first down I've had in this game? Maybe? I don't know. It could be. But Jackson picks up the 1st down at the Ohio State 26, so we're moving the ball here a little bit. 1st and 10, back to 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to give the ball to Polk, and I'm going to give it on a trap, and we're going to try to get it to the left side. Here's the handoff to Polk, and Polk's going to pick up, not bad, a gain of 6 on the play. Katzenmoyer picks up the 2nd tackle. It'll be 2nd down and a manageable 4. Not bad. Not bad. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll keep it in. We're going to go to we're going to call a motion, and I think I might want to try. Let's see here. What do you think here? Let's see. How about a sweep to the right and give it to Martin? Here's the play. Here's the handoff to Martin. Martin tries to sweep and got nothing. 3rd and 4 upcoming for Arizona State. Got nothing. It'll be third. He got back to the line of scrimmage. 69% chance of field goal here. But this game, like I said, I think this is going to be close between these 2 teams. 3rd down and 4. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see here. Shotgun. We're going to call a short. We're going to call a short hitch. And I'm going to get it. Actually, I'll tell you what. No, I'm going to call a screen. A short, flat screen. Get it to Martin. Play action. Here's the play. Try to get a screen, and the pass is caught. Nope, it's tipped by Winfield. That's incomplete. So the Buckeye defense does the job. It'll be 4th down and 4. 69% field goal chance. I think that's good enough to try the shot. So we're going to try to kick the field goal. Nitch. I don't know how you pronounce that. Nice, maybe? He'll try to kick the field goal. Let's see if he gets it. And it is going to be no good. 37-yard attempt is no good, so we get down to Ohio State deeper in the territory, but we can't come up with I'll be honest, people, whether I'm playing college football or pro football, I know I still can't kick a field goal. Ohio State will take over at their own 27, 1st and 10. 4-3, I'm going to call it, go back to man coverage, tight, and just call a run defense. And it is a run, and nothing doing as Pearson with the handoff, but Rogers spun him down at the 26. That's a 1-yard loss. So far, the Sun Devil defense is doing its job. 2nd down, 11, they're going to stay in 4-3. I'm going to go zone coverage. I'm going to call a regular pass. I'm going to say the line is going to be out a bit just to cover it. Here's the play. Nope, it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run, and Vonderas got him a loss of 4. It was a pitch left to Pearson, and that just did not work. Did not work. Big stop by the Sun Devils. 3rd down and 15. 4th and 2, 4-2 nickel, I agree with. We'll stay. We're going to go a short. We're going to go actually a deep zone, and we're going to call a pass short. Here's the play. Back to throw is Jackson. He fires. It's a medium button hook to Stanley, but that's incomplete. So once again, Arizona State does the job. 4th down and 15. Ohio State will punt, and we'll call the punt return. And what kind of return do we get here? He fair caught it. Deuces wild. Left in quarter 1. 1st and 10 for the Sun Devils. Let's see here. How about a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back? I'm going to actually go to I formation, and I'm going to give this a dive play to Martin. Here's the play, handoff to Martin, and Martin's going to get maybe a gain of 4 as Katzenmoyer makes another tackle. 2nd down and 6. You got to keep on playing the. Got to pretty much keep on playing the averages here. Got to keep the game balanced here in this in this game. I think Ohio State's defense is just a stifling defense, but so far we're not doing too bad ourselves. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to try to get the ball to Poole. Call shotgun. Put a man in motion. Try to get it to Poole. I'm going to do a short pass to him. Here's the play. Back to throw is Plummer. And Plummer, Belisari tipped it. It's incomplete. That'll be 3rd down and 6. Nobody so far wants to get any points on the board in this one. So 3rd and 6. I'll do 4 wide receiver, 1 tight end. Staying in shotgun, I'm going to go medium slant. And I'm going to try to get this to Jackson. Back to throw is Plummer. And Plummer, can he avoid the sack? He gets the ball away, and it's going to be intercepted by Howard. He picked it clean at the 47, and Katzenmoyer on the delayed blitz. So Ohio State gets the first turnover of the game, and will take over at the Arizona State 47. So 1st down for the Buckeyes. Let's see what we have here. 4-3. I'm going to stay in the 4-3. Go back man coverage. I'm going to call basic. And here's the play. Quarterback dropping back to throw. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to get a great run. Jackson will run. He gets a gain of 19 before being tackled by Richardson at the 28, and that is a 1st down for Ohio State. So now their offense a little bit on the move. 1st and 10. Staying in 4-3 defense. Going to go zone. And I'm going to call a run play again. And this time he pitches it. And Tillman's got Pearson. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Clock is running. And the offense is not running a play. So we're going to click here. And that will be the end of the quarter. We got an offensive juggernaut, people. Yeah, right. At the end of 1 quarter of play here in the 1997 Rose Bowl, it's Ohio State and Arizona State scoreless. I'll be right back in a moment, people. Welcome back to College Football's Greatest Hits. This is Season 1, Episode 4. This is the 1997 Rose Bowl between 96 Ohio State and 96 Arizona State. We are scoreless as we begin the 2nd quarter, but Ohio State is in ASU territory at their 28. 4-2 defense, 2nd down and 10. I'm going to call a zone. I'm going to call pass. I'm going to blitz Van Der Rad, see if we can get a play here. Here's the play. Back to throw is Stevens. Stevens going to take off with it. He's leaving the pocket. He fights past the 25. Richardson does make the tackle. It's a gain of 9. And we got some new players coming in. It'll be 3rd down and 1. So nice play by Jackson. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 for Ohio State at the 19. So they're beginning to get the movement. 4-3 defense. I'm going to call man coverage. I'm going to go tight, and I think they're going to call a run. So run defense. Here's the
neutral zone infraction. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
And unfortunately, we never even got a chance to get it off. So a neutral zone infraction will move the ball now to the Arizona State 14. So the Buckeyes will have the ball 1st down. What a terrible penalty right now for Arizona State to come up with. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. 4-3 defense. I'm going to keep it there, man. I'm going to call a run defense. And yep, it's going to be a run. And it was Pearson who brought it down. Friedman couldn't get him. Tillman finally got him. It's a gain of 6. So it'll be 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 here. I think we'll stay at 4-3 defense basic. I think we got to do something here. I think we're going to do line in and do a run. And nope, this time it looks like it's going to be a pass. And Jackson is going to fake the hand bootleg, but Bernstein whips him down to 13. That's a 5-yard loss. So the Sun Devils come up with a pretty big run there, pretty big play. But 3rd down and 9, as Ohio State is definitely still in the red zone. 3rd and 9, 4-3 defense. Let's see. I think we're going to keep. I think we're going to go tight man. We're going to keep it run. We're going to keep it run defense. We're going to keep it. I'm going to go pass, I believe. I'm going to pass short. Here's the play. Jackson back to throw. He's going to get a chance. Here it comes. He's going to look. He throws, and the pass is going to be picked off by Friedman in the end zone.
The ruling on the field stands. Interception. A timeout will be charged.
Wow, Ohio State tried to challenge it, but the ruling on the field stands. Friedman with his first interception of the game, and Arizona State avoids disaster and takes over at the 20. Terrific play by Friedman, and so we get the ball back at the 20. 12:52 left in the half, still no score in this 97 Rose Bowl game. 1st and 10. We only rushed for 26. Nobody's really been able to pass. I mean, Ohio State has got 8 passing attempts for 2 yards, okay, and Jake Plummer 19 yards. So sooner or later it's going to break, but we have been able to run. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see. I think I'm going to give the ball to Martin and try a trap to the right. Here's the play, handoff to Martin, and Martin's going to get some yardage there. He gets across the 25, Spring stops at 28. That is a gain of 8. 8-yard gain, 2nd down and 2. A lot you could probably do with this. I think we'll do 3 wide receiver, 2 running, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll keep it going. Could put a man in motion, and I'm going to do a hard count, and we're going to try a short quick out to try to get it to Jackson. Here's the play, Plummer looking, and he gets the ball out to Jackson. He was doubled. He was tackled by Howard for only a 1-yard gain. So now it brings up 3rd and 1. Good defensive play call by the Buckeyes. 3rd and 1. I think we'll do, let's see here. I think we'll do 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll go I formation, and we're going to try to dive it in there. So inside run and try to get it to Martin. And 4-2 different free safety and run support. I'm going to call the play. Here's the play, handoff to Martin, and it looks like Martin's going to get it. He's tripped up by Howard to 32, but that is a 3-yard gain and a 1st down for the Sun Devils. 1st and 10. Let's see. We're going to stay in I formation. I'm going to have Martin block a bit, short pass, and try to get it to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. He's got a chance, and nope. It was a short slant to Poole, but that was incomplete.
Offsetting penalties. Repeat, 1st down.
I wonder what the penalties were, but we'll go ahead and accept, and we'll get another chance. 1st and 10 again at the Sun Devil 32. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. I think I'm going to go back to 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm trying to see if they play to Bush here. Bush tight end, and see if we can do a short hitch. 4-3 basic showing blitz. I'm going to call the original play call. Back to throw is Plummer. Looking, and he gets crushed. Boy, that didn't last long. Sacked by Fickle. That's a loss of 8. 2nd down and 18 as Fickle picks up his first sack. Back at the Arizona State 24. As I said, these 2 defenses are going to be pretty stout. 2nd down and 18. 3 wide receiver. Actually, we're going to do 4 wide receiver and a tight end. Shotgun. And we're going to try a medium out pattern and try to get it to Jackson. And Plummer is forced to call time. He saw something he didn't like, so it's timeout. 10 minutes left to play in quarter 2 of this 97 Rose Bowl between Ohio State and Arizona State. 2nd and 18. We'll choose. We're gonna go stay 4 wide receiver, 1 tight end. Stay in shotgun. I'm gonna try a medium fly pattern and try to get it to Jackson. Back to throw. Back to throw. Can he get it off? And nope. It's just out of reach. It was intended for Jackson. Good covered by Howard. And it is incomplete. 3rd down and 18. Third down, 18. So I guess we're probably just going to have to play field position here. So 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. I'm going to give the ball to Polk and just try a dive play and just be happy with it. Here's the handoff to Polk, and Polk is going to pick up a few yards, a gain of 7. I didn't want to try anything smart. So 4th down, 11, and we're just going to go ahead and punt. Here's the punt by the Sun Devils. Good, looks like a pretty decent return. It's a return of 6, a 42-yard punt. So the Buckeyes,
receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
And that looks like that's coming back as well even further. So Ohio State will start with the ball at their own 21. 1st and 10. So far, this has been a defensive battle. Both teams have actually been pretty close to each other's end zones, but they have not been able to get it in there, and there's been no scoring. Is it possible the final score of this game could be 3-0? Who knows? 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes. I'm going to call 4-3 defense. I'm going to just call it basic. I'm going to go zone defense. And I'm just going to call it basic play. Here it is. Back to throw. Jackson. Jackson's going to take off with it, and he's going to get some yardage. He dives. He's tackled by Richardson, and that's a gain of 11 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes at their own 32. 3 tackles on the day for Richardson. 1st and 10. 4-3 defense. Man coverage. No zone defensive backs. I'm going to call it a run. Here's the play. It is a handoff, and not a bad play. Von Der Ed makes the tackle for 37.
Illegal motion. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
And we'll accept that penalty and move the ball back a few yards. So now it'll be 1st and 15. So far, the Sun Devil defense is doing its job against this Ohio State team. So it is now 1st and 15. 4-3 defense. Going to stay in man coverage. One defensive back. I'm going to call a pass. And it looks like it's going to be a pitch and a good play. Good play as Jackson pitched left to Pearson. Von Der Ed makes the tackle on Pearson. That's a gain of 9 yards. 2nd down and 6 at the Buckeye 36. 4-3 defense. I'm going to stick with it. Going to go zone, spread it out, and call pass. Back to throw is Jackson. He's looking. He can't find an open man, and Sueda is going to take him down. That's a loss of 6. It'll be 3rd down and 2. No, so far, neither quarterback, neither Jackson nor Plummer, are getting into any kind of rhythm. 3rd and 12. 4-2 defense going to stay zone. I'm going to blitz Smith and go pass short. And Jackson's going to back to throw. Here comes the blitz. It's picked up, and it drops. He checks down to Jones, the 33, but Friedman comes up with a tackle. That's a gain of 4. 2nd tackle of the game for Friedman. 4th and 8, and the Buckeyes will punt it back. Here's the punt. And we're going to call, and it says should land inside the 15. I'm going to call a fair catch. And it looks like it's dead at the 18. So Arizona State lets it roll. It's dead at the 18. So we started our own 18-yard line. I guess that's kind of obvious, isn't it, people? I hope you enjoy. If any of you here are actually watching the whole games, I mean, if anybody here watches any of these and is watching the whole game, please let me know if you are. And if there's any changes you want me to make in how I do the presentation. Hey, I like constructive criticism. I'm just having a lot of fun. I was doing this before. I was doing this already. I did a couple games years ago. I also do some baseball once in a while, utilizing Stratomatic or out of the park baseball. So there's just so much to do here. So if anybody's enjoying this, please let me know. And if you're not, let me know that too. 1st down and 10 for Arizona State at their own 18-yard line. 5:43 left in the half. No score. I got to try to get some going here. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to stay split. We're going to go medium pass. I'm going to try to do a little play action, try to get it to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. Does he have time? He does. He throws underneath to Martin, and it's incomplete. Belisari was all over him. 2nd down and 10. So there's just absolutely no offense in this game right now. 2nd and 10. We're going to go 4 wide receivers. I'm going to go shotgun. Send a man in motion, and I'm going to try to get this ball downfield. We're going to try here. We're going to try a medium fly pattern, and we're going to try to get this to Jackson. They're going 4-1 dime, short, tight coverage, really. Instead, I'll go ahead and do a short slant to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. Can he get the ball out? And Poole lost it. Oh, boy. Poole lost it. It was there. It looked like he might have gotten some yardage, but he just got totally beaten out there. 3rd down and 10 for the Sun Devils. Well, geez, what we do here now? 3rd and 10. I'm trying everything I can, just nothing's working. 4 wide receivers. We'll keep a shotgun. Santa man in motion. I'm going to try a large. I'm going to try a deep. If it winds up being intercepted, it'll be a punt. Try to get at the Pool. Back to throw is Plummer. He's going to try a long, deep pass. Plummer throws, and it's going to be, it was a long slant to Pool, but he was double covered. It's incomplete. So it'll be 4th down, and we'll go ahead and punt it back. Here's the punt. And it looks like Ohio State's going to get some great field position. More than great field position. He's going to bring it all the way. It's a touchdown by Boston. Ohio State's special teams does what their offense just could not do. Score points. Boston returns a 53-yard return for a touchdown. So the Arizona State special teams lets them down, and Ohio State takes the lead. Here's the extra point. And it's no good. So Ohio State only gets the 6. 5:15 left in the half. It's 6-0, Ohio State over Arizona State. We'll try the return for the kickoff. Here's the return by the Sun Devils. Looks like he's going to get a good return of his own, and he does. Farlow got from the 14, a return of 33 yards. So the Sun Devils will start pretty close to midfield at their own 47, but we've been unable to get any offense going. 6-0, Ohio State leads Arizona State. 1st and 10. Going to go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, and I'm going to do a how about an off tackle right and try to get it to Martin. Here's the play, handoff to Martin, and Martin gets a gain of 2 as Garnett had the tackle at the 49. 2nd down and 8. If anybody would like to see me also do a Pro Football's Greatest Hits, let me know. I was thinking of maybe starting at the start of the Super Bowl years, 1967. Of course, being a Dolphins fan, I'm also doing a 1984 Miami Dolphins season. If you haven't noticed I'm doing that, please check it out. I'm having a lot of fun with that as well. So if anybody wants to see me do a Pro Football Greatest Hits, I might just do that also and start with pros pretty much at the Super Bowl I era. Maybe a rematch of the Super Bowls. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do Super Bowl rematches. 2nd down and 8 for the Sun Devils. They're on 49. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun, and we're going to do a short out pattern. I'm going to try to get the Pool here. 4-2 nickel showing blitz. Let's do it. Let's continue with the original play call. And Plummer took a timeout. We have 1 timeout remaining here in the half, but it's still 2nd down and 8. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, staying in shotgun. We're going to do a medium slant and try to get at the Pool. Back to throw is Plummer. Can he make a play this time? He throws, and it's double covered, dropped by Springs. Plummer can't find it today. Yeah, he certainly can't, but neither can Jackson. But Jackson been able to run with the ball. 3rd down and 8 is Jake Plummer just doesn't have it. 3rd down and 8. 3 of 13 for 20 yards and a pick. 3rd and 8. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Shotgun. I'm going to leave Bush to block, back in the block. I'm going to do a medium slant, and I'm going to try to get this to Jackson. And 3 1/4 defense showing blitz. So 3 1/4. Let's do a short slant to Jackson instead. Back to throw is Plummer. He's got a chance. He throws, and under pressure he throws incomplete to Jackson. 4th down. So once again, we just can't get anything going. Really, nobody can. The only reason why the Buckeyes are up is because of special teams. We'll punt the ball, and we'll punt the ball deep. Here's the punt. Ohio State's going to get the return. And Boston this time does not return all the way. An 11-yard gain, punt of 45 yards. So the Buckeyes will start their own 17. 4:08 left in the half. 4-3 defense basic. I'm going to go to man coverage, and I'm going to call a run. And nope, it's going to be a pass. Jackson back to throw. He looks, and the pass is going to be caught to Stanley at the 31. Simmons got him. That's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. 4-3 defense, going to stick with it. I'm going to go tight man coverage, and we're going to call a short pass again. This time it's a handoff to handoff to Keller, but Von Der Esch gets him at the 35, a short gain about 3. So calling the wrong defense didn't really hurt us much on that one. 2nd and 7. What we did here? Let's see. 2nd down and 7, 4-3. Yeah, I think we'll stick with it. We're going to blitz Smith, and we're going to call a pass. And nope, it's going to be a run, and that completely catches me off guard. As Pearson gets to the second level, that's a gain of 11 yards. No, we're not going to call a timeout. Ohio State, though, I believe, no, they don't either. So, but they have a first down at their own 46. So now the Buckeyes are beginning to move the ball. 1st and 10, staying in man-to-man coverage. I'm going to call a run, and it is a run. And pitch right to Pearson. Tillman gets him at the 48. That's a gain of 6. No timeout. And here comes a new running back for the Buckeyes. 2nd and 4, and they're not running a play. And I don't know why they're calling 2-minute warning. So because there is no 2-minute warning in college football. At least I don't think they had it in '96 either. So they said there's a 2-minute warning, and I got to remind myself to fix that. So, because I know they're supposed to be doing pro. So let me see if I can find that here someplace. Use play clock, generic. I don't know. There should not be a 2-minute warning in college. So I just don't understand why it's coming up that way. But I'll have to make sure that doesn't happen the next time. 2nd down and 4. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Ohio State leads Arizona State 6-0. And let's see what we do here. So 4-3 defense. I'm going to go to zone coverage and call a run. And they do call the run. Pearson with the handoff, but he's tripped up by Smith at the 49. That's a 1-yard loss. So now it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Buckeyes. 3rd and 5 here. 1:55 left in the half. Let's see here. I'm going to blitz Von Der Esch, and I'm going to stay in 4-3, and I'm going to call a short pass. Short zone. Here's the play. Back to throw is Jackson. Here comes the blitz. Can he get the ball off? Yes, he does. And Tillman gets a tackle, but not until he got the first down. First down, Ohio State. Now at the ASU 44. So a nice play to Pearson who got it. 1st and 10. 4-3 defense. Going to stay in zone. We're going to call a blitz to Tillman. I'm going to delay it. And I'm going to call a pass. And Jackson back to throw. Here comes the blitz. Can he get it off? He does. He gets it off. Jackson dumped it to Keller at the 43. That's a gain of 13. And that is another Buckeye first down. And they do call a timeout. Actually, he didn't call a timeout. Was knocked out by Smith out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 now at the Sun Devil 31. So we're going to stay 4-3 defense. I'm going to go ahead and do some tight coverage on. I'm going to actually stay normal, and I'm going to call a short pass defense. Nope, this time it's a pitch, and he's got some yards. He's shoved out by Von Der Esch at the 28, and that's a 3-yard gain. So the Buckeyes moving the ball here on Arizona State. 2nd down and 7, 4-3 defense. Clock is stopped. 1:29 left in the half. I think we're going to go back to man-to-man, stay on zone defense, and we're going to do short pass coverage. And back to throw is Jackson. He's got a chance. He throws. The pass is dumped it off to Pearson, close to the first down marker, and he's got the first down. So Ohio State is now moving the ball on the defense. It is a first down at the Sun Devil 21. 1st and 10. I'm going to go back man-to-man coverage. 2 zone defensive backs, pass defense. Back to throw is Jackson. He's going to take off with the ball. He's going to get stuffed by Smith at the 20. That's a gain of 1. And no, we're not going to call timeout. But Ohio State will. 1:07 left in the half. Arizona State does get the football to start the second half of this game. 2nd and 9. 4-3 defense. I think we're going to do a inside line blitz, show it, and they call pass. Back to throw is Jackson. Here comes, the blitz is picked up. He throws, and the pass is going to be caught by Stanley. That's a touchdown for the Buckeyes. Medium sideline pass to Stanley. That's a touchdown as Ohio State drives the ball downfield to end the half. And they're going to let's see what they do with the extra point. And it is good. So Ohio State gets some more points just to end the half. 58 seconds left in it. It's 13-0, Ohio State over Arizona State. This is the 1997 Rose Bowl. Return. We're going to call for a return. See if we can maybe get something going. Here's the kickoff return. Can we get a nice one? Yep. It was Battle from the 16. Kirk brought him down to 36, a gain of 20. 49 seconds left. Arizona State has one timeout left because Plummer had to take take two of them. So first down and 10 with 49 seconds left. We get the ball started in the second half. Let's see if we can make something here. 4 wide receivers, shotgun. Let's see if Boyer can make a play here. We're going to try a long hitch pattern. Back to throw is Plummer. He's got some time. Plummer's going to take off with it, and Katzenmoyer stops him to 39. That's a gain of 3. And we're going to call hurry up and medium pass to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. He's looking, and Plummer's going to have to take off with it again. Katzenmoyer brings him down at the 44, gain of 5. And now we'll call our last timeout. So now it's 3rd down and 2 for the Sun Devils at their own 44. 5 wide receivers set. We're going to try to bomb this one, try to get it to Poole. Here's the play, back to throw. Plummer's got time. Plummer's going to take off with it. And he's tackled by Kell at the 48 for a first down. That's an 8-yard gain, but that's really not going to matter. Clock is running. Although it was a first down, so clock continues. So 10 seconds left to go. We're going to do a bomb to the post and try to get it to Jackson, but it won't matter. The clock run out, and that's it. So that's the end of the first half of this 97 Rose Bowl. It's Ohio State 13, Arizona State 0. Be right back in a moment, people. Welcome back to the 1997 Rose Bowl between 96 Ohio State and 96 Arizona State. This is college football's greatest hits. We're going to receive the second half kickoff. We're down 13-0 to Ohio State. I just can't get any offense going up against that defense. Just none. It's just really tight. It's just really tough right now. So, but let's see if we can turn around in the second half. We'll go for a return. And we'll see what kind of return we get. And it looks like we're going to get some good field position. Very good field position. That couldn't be any better. It could not be a better way to start off the second half if they didn't return it for a touchdown. It's Redmond who brought it down. A return of 57 yards. So the Sun Devils will start at the OSU 24. Here comes Jake Plummer. Let's take a look at the stats here. Let's take a look at the stats here so far here. Let's have a look at the stats here in this game. Ohio State has more first down, 9 first downs. They're just dominating us in that area. They have more. Ohio State's had 5 penalties so far. Arizona State 5 missed tackles. That's pretty big. Ohio State's had 3 runs of 10 or more. They blitzed 12 times. We blitzed 7. The time of possession has pretty much been even since neither anybody has been able to really move the football much, but in this case, it definitely Ohio State's up 13-0. So this is just a tough game going on here. But starting quarter 3 here at the Rose Bowl, let's see how we do here. 1st and 10, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Let's not veer away from the play. We'll do a pitch left to Martin. Here's the play, pitch to Martin, and Martin's going to pick up nothing. As Vrabel brought him down at the 24, it'll be 2nd down and 10. So we've only gotten 62 yards rushing and only 20 yards passing, and that's only because, I don't know, maybe because Ohio State was taking a play off that time. Just look at that defense, really. 4 10s, 3 9s, okay, and that's just that, that's just what you call a defensive juggernaut. And, of course, we all know that Ohio State is usually always known for its defense. Second down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Shotgun, going to do a medium hitch, play action, and try to get at the pool. Back to throw is Plummer. Can he make a play here? He throws, deflected and nearly intercepted by Springs, incomplete. Plummer was leveled after the throw. Third down and 10. 67% chance of making a field goal here, but if we're the Sun Devils, we really got to try to get some touchdown here. Third down and 10. 4 wide receiver, 1 tight end, shotgun motion. Let's try a medium hitch and try to get it to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. 3-man rush. Plummer throws. Springs leaps, but he can't come up with it. He'll be incomplete as it was medium hitch to Poole, tipped in the air by Springs. I mean, Plummer is just not cutting it here today. 4th down and 10. 67% chance field goal. We missed one from here last time. Got to come away with some points, don't we? I'm going to go ahead and try to kick the field goal. Let's see if Nice can do it. Can he get it this time? And the answer is no. 41-yard attempt by Nice. Good snap, but the kick is up and no good. So once again, Arizona State wastes great field position, and Ohio State will take over at their own 31. The Arizona State offense is just definitely not there. First down and 10 for the Buckeyes. 4-3 defense. I'm going to call man and call a run. And here's the handoff. And it was a handoff given to Pearson, whipped down by Rogers, the 31. That's no gain. Second down and 10. Second tackle of the game for Rogers. 4-2 nickel defense will go zone, tight coverage, and we're going to call a pass. Jackson back to throw. He's looking, and Battle takes him down. That's a loss of 6 on a sack. First sack of the night for Battle. It'll be 3rd down and 16 for the Buckeyes. So for maybe our defense can maybe just stuff him back there. 4-2 defense. I'm going to do a long pass. I'm going to go deep zone. But we're going to go ahead and do a quarterback spy just to make sure, put Vanderay on him. And we're going to do a pass short. Back to throw is Jackson. He throws, and the pass is going to be tipped in the air by Friedman, incomplete. And Pace was hurt on the play, but he says he'll be back. 4th and 16, the Buckeyes will punt. We'll call for the punt return. And we'll see where we wind up this time. It looks like it could be another nice return as Redmond brought it down. A return of 14 yards. And so the Sun Devils will start their own 39. 1st and 10. We'll do 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see, I formation. We're going to do a trap to the left and try to hand it off to Martin. Martin gets the ball, and Martin is brought down by Fickle at the 45. That's a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Maybe I can run on this team. I don't know, because right now, Jake Plummer is certainly not passing. That's for darn sure. 2nd down and 4, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We'll do, no, I don't want trips. We'll do split backs. Motion play, and I'm going to call a outside run and try to get it to Martin. Here's the handoff. Can Martin get some yards? Yes, he does. He got some good yardage there. He bounced outside, crossed the 50. He was angled out by Springs at the 42. That's a 13-yard gain for the Sun Devils. 1st down and 10 now at Ohio State territory. They're 42. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Motion play. We're going to try a short flat to Martin. Back to throw is Plummer. Here's the throw to Martin. Martin's got it. He's got some daylight ahead of him. It caught by Martin at the 46. Belisari pulled him down at the 33. That is a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1. 3 wide receivers, 1 running backs. We're going to do trips right. Going to do a dive play. Handoff to Martin. Here's the handoff. Can Martin get the 1st down? He does. He's dropped by Garnett at the 29, but that's a 4-yard gain and another 1st down for the Sun Devils. So now I'm actually putting together maybe my best drive here of the game so far. 1st and 10. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Let's see. We're gonna do a motion play. I'm gonna try to play the ball. I'm gonna do a trap left to Martin again. Here's the handoff to Martin. Martin's got himself another decent gain. Tackled by Belisari at the 23. That is a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. I guess maybe I should just pound this ball. 2nd and 4, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're gonna do shotgun, and we're gonna do a screen and try to get it to Martin. Back to throw is Plummer. He's got a chance. He throws. Its pass is caught, and Martin appears to have been hurt on the play. It's a loss of 3, so he's gonna go out, but he should be back. But it was a 3-yard loss. It'll be 3rd down and 7 now. 3rd and 7. We're going to do a 4 wide receiver set. Battle will stay in the block. We're going to do a medium slant pattern inside, play action, and try to get it to Jackson. Back to throw is Plummer. And Plummer just gets crushed by Katzenmoyer. He didn't bite on the fake at all. That's a loss of 7, and that actually took me out of field goal range. Great defensive play by Ohio State, 4th down and 14, and actually we got to go for this. So Ohio State will go for on 4th down and 14, 5 wide receiver set, shotgun motion. We're going to try a medium cross pattern. Quarterback must pass and try to get it to Jackson. We're going to call the play. Back to throw is Plummer. Does he have time? He does. He throws. The pass is caught, but he's not going to get the 1st down. It's only a gain of 13, and so Ohio State will take over at their own 20. 1st down and 10 Buckeyes. Out comes the Arizona State defense. Let's see what we do here. 4-3 basic. We'll stick in zone. Going to call a run. And here's the play. It's a handoff. And Pierce on the draw. No place to run. Tillman got the stop. That's no gain. That is the 7th tackle for Tillman. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Staying in a 4-3 defense, we're going to do man coverage, and we're going to call a pass, and I'm going to blitz Vonderat. Here's the play, back to throw. Vonderat gets him on the blitz. Jackson fake the handoff, bootleg, but brought down by Smith at the 16. That is a loss of 4. 4 tackles for Smith. It'll now be 3rd down and 14. So the Sun Devil defense is still playing very staunch. 3rd and 14. We're going to do a deep zone coverage, and I'm going to spy Vonderat, and we're going to do a pass short. Back to throw is Jackson. He's got time. He throws. The pass is incomplete. It was to try to get it to Stanley, and it fall helmetlessly to the ground. So Arizona State's defense holds. We'll get another punt return, and let's see what we come up with. And this is going to get, and Redmond calls for a fair catch at the 38. 1st down and 10, Sun Devils back at their own 38-yard line, trying to get something going here. 1st down and 10, 2 wide receiver, 2 running backs. We're gonna do a play to Polk, and we're gonna try a dive play. Basic short tight coverage showing blitz. Let's try to get him over. Let's try a medium hit. Let's try a medium fly to Jackson. Can he get the play off? And it is incomplete. No, broken up by Howard. Broken up by Howard, incomplete. I mean, Jake Plummer is just having some major issues with that Buckeye defense. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs, a motion play. I'm going to give the ball to Martin and try a dive up the middle.
False start.
And a false start on Arizona State will make it 2nd and 15.
2nd down.
That's only the 2nd penalty on the Sun Devils. 2nd and 15, 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to go shotgun under this one. We're going to do trips to the right, medium hitch, and try to get it to Jackson. Here's the play. Back to throw is Plummer. He has some time. The pass is going to be caught. The pass is caught by Jackson. He's got daylight. Moore brought him down at the 38. That's a 29-yard gain. I believe that's the longest pass play for Jake Plummer. 1st down at the Ohio State 38. We finally break through a little bit of that pass defense as Jake Plummer finally gets it off. 5:23 left in the 3rd. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Going to stay in shotgun. Actually, I'm going to actually go underneath, and I'm going to try a trap right and hand the ball to Polk. Here's the handoff to Polk, and Polk's going to get himself some good yards. Nice play. He gets a gain of 20 as Howard gets credit for the stop, and that's 1st down at the Ohio State 18. Maybe I finally figured out how to slow down this Ohio State defense, but every time we get close, I just can't get the ball in the end zone for the Sun Devils. First down and 10. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Shotgun. I'm going to call a draw and try to give it to Martin. 4-2 different nickel showing blitz. Let's see here. How about, let's stick with the original play call. Here's the play, handoff to Martin, and Martin's got the draw. It's a gain of 1, but that's it. It looks like Kelly was hurt, but he'll be back. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9 for the Sun Devils. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, staying in shotgun. We're going to go ahead and do trips to the. We're going to do trips left this time, and we're going to do a medium hitch and try to get it to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. He's got to get some time. He gets the ball. He dumps it off. He dumped it off to Martin at the 15. Winfield makes the tackle. It is a gain of 10. It is a 1st down and goal for the first time in this game at the Ohio State 7. So we better come away with points this time. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Going to stick with it. Staying in. I'm going to go under center this time. Try to get the ball to Jackson on a short hitch. Short nickel, short tight coverage, free safety, and run support. I'm going to bootleg Plummer with it. Here's the play, bootleg. Plummer's going to try to bootleg, and he gets maybe a gain of 1. Vrabel, I'm going to stop at the 6. It'll be 2nd down and goal at the 6-yard line. 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs. We're going to do a, let's see, we're going to do split back formation. We're going to call a short hitch and try to get the ball to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. Can he get the ball off? He's got it. He shows hit to Poole, makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And finally off the schneid. And Arizona State is back in the game. Here's the extra point. And they make it. So Nice makes the extra point after, and we got still a ball game. 2:11 left to play in the 3rd. Ohio State now leads 13-7. We'll go ahead and kick the ball deep. And Ohio State has the return, and he's got to have a good return. Nice play by Stanley with a running catch at the 12. Morgan grabbed him. It's a return to 32 yards. So the Buckeyes will start at their own 44, so they get great field position, and now the Sun Devil defense must rise up again. 1st and 10, 4-3 defense, man-to-man coverage, run. And it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a handoff to Keller. Vonderat has him at the line. No gain. Nice stuff by the Sun Devils. 2nd down and 10. Staying in 4-3 defense. Vonderat doing a quarterback spy. We're going to try to send him to blitz on a pass. Here comes the blitz. Is it picked up? And Jackson throws to Jones. Hit hard by Freeman. Lost the ball. Jones wants an interference call. He's not going to get it. Jones dropped it twice today. It is now 3rd down and 10. So after getting a touchdown, can the Sun Devil defense force a 3 and out? 4-2 nickel defense, I agree. We're going to stay in man. We're going to go tight man coverage. And we're going to call pass. Jackson back to throw. Here comes the rush. Jackson's going to take off. Scrambling. Tackled by Sueda at the 45. A gain of 1. And that will be 4th down and 9. So now the Sun Devil defense has done the job. And we will get a punt return. And it looks like it's going to land inside the 5. I'm going to let it roll. And it will end up. It's out at the 4. Wow. So a good punt by Ohio State, and we start deep in our own territory at the 4-yard line. 29 seconds left in the 3rd. We're going to do I formation, and we're going to do inside run and try to get it to Martin. Here's the handoff to Martin. Can Martin get some yardage? He does. He's tackled by Belisari at the 10. It is a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. And I'm not going to call a play, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. So 3 in the books here. This game has gotten a little bit tighter. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's 13-7. Ohio State over Arizona State. I'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back to the 1997 Rose Bowl between Ohio State and Arizona State. Ohio State leads Arizona State 13-7. We got a heck of a game going on here. The Sun Devils have the ball, 2nd down and 4 at their own 10. And so far, and now we finally broke through the Buckeye defense. Let's see if we can do it again. Two wide receiver, two running backs. I'm going to do an I formation, but I'm going to call a short hitch, play action, and I'm going to try to get it to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer, play action, and it's a pass is going to be caught by Poole to 20, tackled by Springs. That is a 10-yard gain. So now Jake Plummer's finally found a little bit of a niche now. He's thrown for 94 yards and a pick, but he does have a touchdown to his credit. But now the Sun Devils are at their own 20. So it's first down and 10. And we're going to say two wide receiver, two running back. I'm going to hand the ball off to Martin, and I think we're going to try an off-tackle left. Here's the handoff to Martin, and Martin's going to get stuffed by Vrabel at the 23. It is a 3-yard gain, second down and 7. Two wide receiver, two running backs. We'll go three wide receiver, two running back. I'm going to go to a trips right. We're going to call a medium slant, play action, and try to get it to Jackson. Back to throw. He's got time. He's going to try, and Plummer's going to take off with it, and he's going to run with it. He's actually going to get a gain of 11, and that's a first down for the Sun Devils. Up now to the Sun Devil 34, first and 10. So Jake Plummer gets a little bit of the running into the running way. Three wide receiver, two running back. We'll go two wide receiver, two running back. We're going to do a short, quick, try to get it to Bush, the tight end. Back to throw is Plummer. He throws the pass to Bush, and Bush has got it. He shook him off, pulled down by Katzenmoyer at the 44. Arizona State challenge. They say it's going to be what? As a challenge spot of the ball. No, save those timeouts. I don't mind second down and inches. It'll work. But a nice play by Bush. He shook as Katzenmoyer. Katzenmoyer has 7 tackles in this game. Second down and inches. Two wide receiver, two running back. Dive play to Martin. Just pick up the first. Here's the handoff to Martin. And Martin's got it. Fickle with the stop at the 46. That's a first down, a gain of 2. Arizona State, six plays, 42 yards on the drive. They're at their own 46, first and 10. Three wide receiver, two running back. We're going to do a medium slant, play action, and try to get it to Jackson. Back to throw is Plummer, hands the ball, tries the fakes. Plummer throws, and he throws underneath to Poole, who lost the ball. 2 drops by Poole today. That was there. Second down and 10. That could have been a big play. Three wide receiver, two running backs. We're going to go to a trips right, and I'm going to hand the ball off to Polk and see if we can get a nice play. How about an off tackle to the left? Here's the handoff to Polk. Polk's going to come through with some yardage, some good yardage. He fought. He got to the second level. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for the Sun Devils, now at the Ohio State 40. A little misdirection play there by Arizona State as we now continue to move the ball down. Three wide receiver, two running back. Going to stay with trips right. We're going to do shotgun. I'm going to do a trap right, hand the ball off to Martin. Here's the play, handoff to Martin. And Martin's got himself some yardage across the 35, tackled by Howard at the 31. That's a gain of 9. Howard has 8 tackles today. It'll be second down and 1 yard to go. Three wide receiver, two running back. Get underneath center. Inside run, hand the ball off to Polk. And Polk's going to get the ball and get stuffed as Katzenmoyer pulled him down to 32. Loss of 1, third down and 2 coming up for Arizona State. 30% chance of field goal here. I think I'm in 4 down territory. So third down and 2, we're going to do a 4 wide receivers. Trips to the right. Shotgun, and we're going to do a short quick and try to get it to Boyer, who has yet to make a play here. Back to throw is Plummer, and he pays back quick out to Boyer, incomplete. So is the drive going to stall here? We're going to try to get this first down. 4th down and 2. I think we got to get this first. I think we're going to do a 5. I think we're going to do 4 wide. I think we're going to do 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. We're going to do trips to the right. We're gonna go under center, and I think we're gonna try it. And we're gonna try a draw and get this to Martin. Here's the play. There's a draw play. Can Martin pick up the first down? Not a chance. Fickle brought him down to 33. Loss of 1. Ohio State takes over at their own 33. Once again, can the Sun Devil defense hold off the Buckeyes? First down and 10, 4-3 defense. Zone, gonna call a run. And it's going to be a run play and nothing doing as Vonderad makes the tackle to 33 to Keller. Keller is going to the sideline. He might not be back, but it is 2nd down and 10 for the Buckeyes. 4-3 defense. I'm keeping Vonderad as a quarterback spy. 4-3 defense. We're going to go back to man coverage. And we're going to call a pass defense this time. Back to throw is Jackson. He's got time. He throws. The pass is underneath to Stanley. He makes the play. He's just short. It is a gain of 10, but just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down in inches. 3rd and inches. Goal line defense. Here's the play. Here's the handoff. And Vonderad with the stop at the 45, but Pearson does get the first down. So the Buckeyes get themselves 4 new downs to play with. 8:40 left to play in the game. Let's see what we got to do here. Let's see. 4-3 defense. Go back to zone. Going to call a run. Here's the play. It's a handoff, and he actually called the right defense, but it didn't matter as Pearson gets the sweeps left going to the corner. Richardson gets a tackle, but that's a 15-yard gain, so I called the right defense, but it didn't matter. The Buckeyes still brought it down, still ran it down. They're at the Arizona State 40, 1st and 10. 4-3 defense, man-man coverage. Here's the run. It's another handoff, and this time nothing doing as counter handoff to Pearson, dropped by Vonderad at the 42. Looks like Jones is on the play, but Vonderad has 10 tackles today. He has been all over the field. It'll be 2nd down and 12. New player coming in for Ohio State in Montgomery. 2nd and 12. 4-2 defense. Going to call pass. I'm going to blitz with Vonderad on a short pass play. Here's the play. Vonderad picked up. And Montgomery on the draw. Nothing as Vonderad tackles him by the foot. 3rd and 12 coming up now for the Buckeyes. 4-2 defense. I'm going to stick on a pass long. We're going to do tight man coverage. Pass short. Back to throw is Jackson. He's got time. He's going to run with it, and he's got the first down. Friedman missed the tackle. Soward with the tackle at 23. That's a 19-yard gain, and on 3rd down and 12, the Buckeyes get the first. 6:19 left to play. The way things are going, if Ohio State scores a touchdown, this game might be over. 1st down and 10. We got to at least try to at least force a field goal. 1st and 10, 4-3 defense, man-to-man zone. We're going to call a run. Here's the play. Nope, it's going to be a pass. Jackson's got time. He throws. The pass is going to be in and out of the hands of Stanley. Incomplete.
Penalties. Repeat 1st down.
And they have to replay the offsetting penalties. Probably holding and maybe pass interference. 1st down and 10 again for Ohio State, but now 5:32 left. Jackson working very slowly. 4-3 defense, going to stay in zone, going to call a run defense. And it is a run play, and Simmons brings down Pearson down at the 17. It is a gain of 6, and we got Lumpkin coming into play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4, 4-3 defense, man-to-man coverage. Will be tight and call a run. Nope, it's going to be a pass. Jackson back to throw, and the pass is going to be caught by Lumpkin, tackled by Freeman.
Offense, 10-yard penalty.
But a holding penalty brings the ball back to the Arizona State 27, and that'll be 2nd down and 14. A huge penalty by the Buckeyes. So 2nd down and 14, 4-2 defense. We're going to stay in man. We're going to go to short zone and call a short pass. Jackson back to throw. He's got time. He throws. The pass is going to be caught by Stanley inside the 15. Simmons with the stop. It's a 13-yard gain. 3rd down and 1. 4:28 left in the game. 3rd and 1. 4-3 defense. They can pretty much do anything they want with it. A 71% chance of making a field goal for the Buckeyes. So it's at the 14. So see here, 4-3 defense. We're going to do tight man, and I think they're going to run for it. Here's the play. They're going to try to run for it, and he's got it. Sanders gets the ball up the middles. He's tackled by Tim at the 9. 1st down, a gain of 5. And all that does do, of course, is running clock. 1st down and goal for the Buckeyes at the Arizona State 9. 4-3 defense. We're going to call a run defense here. Here's the play. Nope, it's going to be a pass. Jackson's got it. And Jackson faked the handoff the bootleg, but tripped up by Battle at the 12. It's a 3-yard loss, and we're not going to call a timeout here. We're not going to call a timeout. We just got to if we can force a field goal, we still might be barely alive, but we'll see. Because maybe they can miss it. 73% chance of field goal by Ohio State. Second down and goal. 4-2 nickel. We're gonna go into zone coverage and call a short pass. And nope, it's gonna be a handoff. And but Vonderad makes the tackle at the 10 on Montgomery.
Penalties. Repeat, second down.
But the offsetting penalties doesn't really help me because it keeps the clock running to 10 and they get to replay the down. Second down and goal. So now back to a 4-3 defense. Going to stay in zone coverage. I think they're going to pass it. Nope, it's going to be a handoff, and he gets up. That's on the end. Pearson swept right, tackled by Tillman at the 4. It's a gain of 8. The 2-minute warning comes up. Third down and goal. 2 minutes to go. Third down and goal. They have a 99% chance of making the field goal here. So we got to maybe force a turnover. So third down and goal. I think we got to try to do something. We're going to do a pass short, tight coverage, and I'm going to pretty much blitz everybody. Here's the play. Back to throw. Here comes the total blitz. Can Jackson get away with it? He throws, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Richardson comes up with a pick in the end zone as Jackson just totally threw it into his hands, and Arizona State is still alive. Could that be the play of the game? That's the second interception by Jackson. And Arizona State will have the ball all 3 timeouts, but they need a touchdown. 1:55 left to play. Jake Plummer's finally got some of his playing going. So we're gonna go to a 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun, shotgun, and we're gonna see what we do here. Let's see, shotgun, medium slant, try to get the ball to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. He has his first pass attempt that passes. He dumps it off to Martin. Complete. Tackle by Belisari, 2 yards. Calling no huddle. Short slant to Jackson. Back to throw. Plummer's got a chance. He throws. And it's batted up by Winfield. Incomplete. It'll be third down and 8. That stops the clock with 1:22 left. Third and 8. 4 wide receivers. We're going to go trips to the right. Spread a man in motion. We're going to do a medium out pattern. Try to get it to Poole. Back to throw is Plummer. He has some time. He throws. It doesn't. He's looking for a receiver. Throws underneath to Boyer at the 23. Pushed out by Winfield. It's a gain of 1. 4th down and 7. This is the ball game right here. This is pretty much the ball game. 4th and 7. 5 wide receiver set. I only need 7 yards, so a medium pass. I'm going to try to get it to Boyer. Quarterback must throw. Back to throw is Plummer. He has time. He throws. And it's medium pitch to Boyer, nailed by Gwynn right through his hands, and the ball will be turned over back to Ohio State. Arizona State does have all 3 of its timeouts remaining, but unless they stop them real quick. First down and 10, 4-3 defense. We're going to call zone and we're going to call a run. Here's the play. And influence brought down by Vonder at the 23. He got back to the line. Yep, call a timeout. 1:01 left to play in the game. Second down and 10. 4-2 defense. Aggressive style run. Here's the play. Here's the handoff. And Rogers with the stop of the 23 on Montgomery. No gain. And yes, they'll call a timeout. It'll be third down and 10 for Ohio State. They have a 50% chance of making a field goal. If they make the field goal, it's over as well. Third down and 10. Zone coverage, aggressive, and we're going to call a run defense. Here's the play. Jackson back to throw. He's going to try to throw it. The pass is going to be caught to Stanley. Room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. So Ohio State goes for the touchdown, and they get it. The extra point is good, and that's pretty much the game is done. Ohio State 20, Arizona State 7, 42 seconds left to play. We'll call a safe return because the game is done. And here comes the return, and Fargo catches it, steps out of bounds at 34, return of 14. And let's see, where's the? I don't know where the kneel is. What was the kneel? I never know where that play is. Give the quarterback, and he's just going to call a kneel. He's going to kneel it down. Plum will go to a knee because it's pretty much done. No play, and that's the ball game because that pretty much ended it. Well, everyone, it was actually pretty. The early part of the game was a lot of defense, but the better team did win. Ohio State barely pulled it out over Arizona State in the original game. Ohio State did score the 20 points they did originally real life, but that's how it pretty much turned out to be in this one. So that's the ball game from the 1997 Rose Bowl. I hope you enjoy it. Let's take a look at the final box score of the game, shall we? Both teams had 14 first downs, 155 yards rushing for Arizona State, 122 for Ohio State. Both teams pretty much got the passes. Arizona State had 6 missed tackles, though. That seems to be the that was the play right here. The 6 missed tackles. 6 missed tackles. Each Ohio State had 2 turnovers. Ohio State won 1, but the 6 missed tackles is pretty much, I think, what did the Sun Devils in. Let's have a look at the player stats. Jackson was 10 of 21 for 112 yards. Intercepted twice. He had 2 touchdowns and was sacked twice. Plum had a rough game. 13 of 31 for 107 yards. He was sacked 4 times. It was a rough game. Martin had a good running game. 82 yards rushing. Pearson 63 yards rushing. Stanley, of course, had a big play receiving. 81 yards. Stanley. He had 2 touchdowns receiving. Stanley. So he had a pretty good game himself. Well, everyone, that is it for the 1997 Rose Bowl. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time for another edition of College Football's Greatest Hits. Final score here, Ohio State 20, Arizona State 7. Good night, everybody.